Hello everybody once again. I've just got two fairly short dreams to report on this occasion. First dream, I dreamed I was at the checkout of some supermarket. With me at the till I was waiting at seemed to be a few other people, though I did not see their faces and could not therefore recognise them. At a neighbouring till I saw a solitary figure whom I immediately recognised. Vladimir Putin, no less. He appeared to acknowledge me. Although Putin and myself and the people with me all seemed to have a certain amount of miscellaneous shopping, only one thing seemed to get my attention. Both Putin and I were holding a cardboard carton of milk, and there seemed to be some issue about them at the tills. That's actually the end of the dream, such as it was, but I've jotted down some thoughts about it. It seems to me that this was another example of a dream aimed at people generally rather than me in particular. The image of the solitary Putin underlines a view I've held of him for some time, the international pariah or spectre at the feast. Demonising Russia in general and Putin in particular seems to be considered fair game by the other countries of the world and their and our criminal so-called leaders. I realise the man is a self-serving crook. What politician isn't? But he gives me the impression of a very shrewd operator who easily outmanoeuvres all attempts at goading him. Hardly surprising for an ex-KGB colonel and leader of the successor secret police, the FSB, after the fall of the Soviet Union, and Russia's whip holder for the last 20 years. I feel Putin, though not exactly a good guy, is very much his own man and somehow has managed to hold onto power without becoming a lackey to the dark forces who control most, if not all, the other world leaders. Denying the latter their attempts at getting him to start World War III, it looks like they are now turning their attention to China to facilitate this method of mass human extermination, perhaps as plan B if the COVID scam fails. As regards the milk cartons, milk being the giver and sustainer of life by all mammals, including us, to their newborns, this could be some kind of symbolic representation of the impending destruction of the human race, and Putin warning us of it. After all, reptilians do not have mammary glands. And that's all my thoughts on that one. Over to you, please, Dwayne.
Yes, thank you, Peter. That's a lot of fun. Good for you. You're being shown a lot there, and thank you for taking the time to kind of figure some of it out. There's many views, but that sounds very, very good. You exposed him for what he is, and yes, these politicians make political speeches that sound good, but what are they really doing? That's the big idea. So, it's not good or bad from our position. It's about awareness. We're here just to, share what makes sense. But the world goes on, and yes, they have Agenda 30, where they want to get rid of most of the population. That's very, very real. That is not stopping, no matter what people pretend. They are constantly moving towards that because they see what we're doing on the real side. So they're afraid. But good for you. Yeah, go ahead, Peter. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.